Two nations born of the same soil, speaking the same languages, sharing a common border, yet miles and miles away from peace. So why can't India and Pakistan sort out their differences? There's a number of reasons, but here's a few that never go away. For starters, there's the issue of terrorism. Both countries accuse each other of fomenting terror in each other's lands. Here's a few recent examples.
India's brutal primary foreign intelligence agency entered Pakistan with a predetermined aim on the instructions of the government of India to assist, plan and cause terrorism in Balochistan and the Sindh provinces and other places in the country.
As you are aware, that convoy attack was carried out by Jaish-e-Mohammed of Pakistan, and it was being controlled from Pakistan with active support of ISI and the Pakistan Army.
But India isn't the only one accusing Pakistan of supporting terrorism. Last year, this tweet from Donald Trump caused a diplomatic firestorm between the United States and Pakistan. Besides terrorism, there is the ever-present issue of Kashmir. Now, the area within the blue lines here is Jammu and Kashmir in the north. India claims it in its entirety. It bases its claims on an instrument of accession that the Hindu ruler of the princely state of Jammu and Kashmir signed in 1947. That made the territory a part of India. But Pakistan has always disputed this. War followed, and since 1948, this is how the territory looks like. The part in light orange you see over here is the part that's controlled by India. And the part in the northwest in the darker orange is the part under Pakistani control. Both areas are divided by this grey line that you see over here that since 1972 has come to be called the line of control. It's the heavily militarized de facto border between India and Pakistan that repeatedly sees both sides exchange fire. Protests against Indian forces in the part controlled by India are a regular occurrence in Kashmir. Since 1989, that has morphed into a full-blown militancy against Indian rule. Apart from the continuing militancy, both countries have also gone to war 4 times since independence in 1947. Getting visas to travel to both countries continues to be difficult. That has a direct impact on the transport connections between both countries. So what hope is there of peace? Here's what the mood is currently on both sides of the border. We leave you to decide.
I declare the suicide attack in Pulwama a daring act. Those people whose honor, those Muslims whose lives and property are not safe, for those people, what other option exists aside from eliminating that army?
We appeal to the international community to take notice of the killings of the Kashmiris in India and in India-held Kashmir. Otherwise, the situation there will worsen.
We say a surgical strike shouldn't be done just once. Instead, surgical strikes must go on continuously. We also demand that if you, the government, are actually angry with Pakistan, and if the government actually hates Pakistan, it should immediately cut all ties.
Whatever the army tells us to do, whatever the government wants us to do, we're ready to sacrifice our lives. We're not going to let our soldiers die like this.